Today I'm going to show you how to make watercolor paint out of washable markers. So if your washable marker starts to look like this, starting to dry out, don't throw it out because we can make paint from it. All you need to do is take a little bit of water, about a tablespoon or so, put it in a little jar, and then put your dried out washable marker tip down into the water and let it sit for 24 hours or 1 day, and you will, when you come back to it, you'll find that you have watercolor paint. Just use a little bit of water, because if we use too much water, then our watercolor paint will be too light. We want it to be nice and vibrant, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is my green. Super bright. I also have a clean water cup to wash my brush in between watercolor colors. Wow, look at how bright that purple is. Got pink. And I can just wipe it on the lip so that it doesn't drip. Beautiful watercolor paint with dried out markers. Pretty awesome. Another way that you can make watercolor paint with your marker is you'll need one that's not dried out, a little bit of aluminum foil. I'm going to color on my aluminum foil in little patches. I'm going to make a little patch of color. Looks like that. I'm going to do another patch of color. I'll do pink. Let's try yellow. And then I'm going to add my water to my patches of color. And make a nice watercolor paint. You want to wake up your paint with your water, just like that. It makes really nice paint colors. My next way to make watercolor paint with washable marker is first you're going to do a drawing. I did a drawing of a hawk that I saw in my yard, and I did it with different colored washable markers. Just like that. And then, the fun part, I'm going to add water to my drawing. I want to go nice and easy at first, don't add too much water. But I'm just going to go over my drawing with my water. And it starts to turn into watercolor paint. I have a little napkin here. If I get a little bit too much water on my brush, I'm just going to wipe it. With watercolor paint, there is no white. So if you want white in your drawing or your painting, make sure you leave it blank and don't color in that spot. The paper towel is also really great to just dab up your drawing if it gets a little bit too much water on it. If you don't have a paintbrush, you can also use a Q-tip. The Q-tip is really handy to also dab up water and to pull out your highlights. Continue to add water. The hawk has a little bit of white on it, so I'm going to leave some areas of white too. Got a little too much water there. Maybe you can see it a little better if I turn it around. Just adding a little bit of water at a time into the different areas. And then I'm cleaning my brush because I just put it in that dark color. So I want to clean my brush before I go back into my drawing. Now I'm going to tackle the feet of the bird. I'm kind of just blending my colors together. They blend really nice. And now I'm going to blend my tree branch that it was sitting on. And then the tail. And I added some green in the background because there's lots of green in spring right now. I really like this technique. It really adds a different, unique look to my drawing with markers. The colors kind of run together and make almost a tie-dye look. If I have too much water, I can go in and sop it up a little bit. I can blend with my Q-tip as well. And here's my finished piece. Okay, so there's 3 different ways that you can make watercolor paint at home with just washable markers. I can't wait to see what you make. I've had so much fun with this. Talk to you later.